Oh no.
And we are back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it. I've got some friends to join me today. -1 the water today, and I've started to fast forward the breaths. There was a lot of ice in there today. A lot of ice. I had a rest day yesterday from the ice, and a lot of thick ice had formed. Which is brilliant actually, because it saves a load of money. Typically it's about £10 a day on ice I have to spend, so free ice at the moment is a blessing. So here we start, just getting in. Here we fast forwarded the breaths. So for those that don't know, it's a big inhale through the nose, big exhale through the mouth as fast as you can, and hold the breath. Now I did try and be hardcore today and put my face under. I then became very conscious that I hadn't changed this water in over a week. And there I go, start to panic. I was like, oh fuck, I haven't washed this. And also my neck started to really ache, like too much hurting. So I see why people don't put their heads under. But first set today, a moderately good first set for me, I would say. Nothing crazy, didn't break a record, but it certainly wasn't a bad hold. And then we're back to the 30 breaths or so. I think I was only really doing 25 or so breaths, so I could have probably done a bit longer. And here's the second interval. Now this one was a long one, that's what she said. I managed to hold it for a decent amount of time, for a second set anyway. And I'm definitely becoming a lot more accustomed to the water. It's nowhere near as hard as it was to get in before. In fact, I find it quite enjoyable to get in now. It's a nice adrenaline rush, rather than an uncomfortable shock, which was the first few days. And also today was the first time where I didn't have a cold shower after. So typically what I've done, as I've explained before, I get out of this into a cold shower, which feels quite warm. If I have a hot shower, then my skin is on fire, so I don't enjoy that. But I have a cold shower, wash the sweat off from the gym. 50 seconds, that one. I was quite happy with that. And today I didn't need to. Today I just got out after doing my 3 intervals. Because my friends were here, we only did 5 minutes. Excuse me. Oh, God, I should edit that out. Probably can't be bothered. So becoming a lot more accustomed to the water and getting my body temperature back after getting out of the water a lot quicker as well. It's really comfortable getting out today. Really comfortable, noticeably comfortable. It's really cool to see how my body's changing and how my mind is changing. My mind is changing faster than my body, which is great. This is now something I'm looking forward to rather than something that I'm not looking forward to. So I've completely changed the way I look at it, which is something I was expecting to happen. Well, this is the third and final set. I could have done a few more sets today quite comfortably, but I didn't want to hog all the time with my mates. It was cold and having the door open for well over 20 minutes. The house was freezing. So I asked Steve here to show me the time. Just curious. It's starting to get very difficult. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the longest time I've ever done. I was showing off a bit in front of my friends. But I think we got to 1 minute 14, was it? Oh, 15. Oh, 1 minute 15. Which means I'm now only 15 seconds away from hitting the 90-second limit, which is which is the goal according to Wim Hof. This is my mate Steve Rowland. Regular viewers will be familiar with him. This is the first time he's ever done it, so props to Steve first of all. His first set was a good 20 seconds, but on reflection, he wasn't doing the 30 breaths. And this is what set him back. So if you do this and you struggle to get longer than 20 seconds, it's probably because you're not doing the full 30 breaths. And they're needed to flood oxygen into your muscles so you can hold your breath for longer, which is important. The longer you hold your breath, the further into hypoxia you can go, and that's when all the changes to your immune system and endocrine system happen. It's pretty incredible. You see Steve only did 11 breaths there. And as a result, his second set again was around the 20-second mark. So tried to remind him to try and do more breaths, and I think he'll get more from it. and he really enjoyed it though. Came out of it, he said he felt alive, he liked the rush. He said he felt it was very uncomfortable, his feet went dead, his legs went dead, he didn't enjoy it doing it. He loved the challenge of it, and then afterwards said it's something he would like to do every day because the feeling he got afterwards was amazing. And it's the same feeling I got, so I'm really glad he got that feeling as well. And that's what it's all about. Trying to encourage. For me, ice baths have changed my life. For me, they've got rid of my anxiety. It's the only thing I've found that's ever worked. They give me a rush, a high, a dopamine spike. I love it. I recover faster. I sleep better. I'm eating less. I'm becoming more accustomed to cold weather outside. Benefits are amazing. 31 seconds for Steve in that final set. Great work, mate. Proud of you. And then this is my other friend. I'll give you 3 guesses to what he's called as well. There he is. His name's Steve. I have 2 Steves as friends. The Superman legend, that is the Clev Meister. And again, if you're familiar with my TikTok, go and check it out at the Downwheeler Show. That's my other YouTube account as well, just in case you're wondering. And also Reddit, Am I the Arsehole with Dan and Kaz. That's also another channel. Go and check that out. But anyway, this was Clev's first interval. He did fantastic. He got 34 seconds for his first interval, which was brilliant. Now, Clev and I have done this a few times. We did it in the bath before. So if you don't have one of these fancy little tubs, you get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. They're £100. Probably getting cheaper in the January sale. £100 if you're in the UK. I think they're about $110, $115 if you're from America. But the link's in the description if you want to buy one. It is an Amazon affiliate link, but you know, whatever. 37 seconds, Steve. Great first set, and then we're back to the fast forwarding for the breaths. Thea's come out to give us a little cheeky bit of support. Big thanks to Thea there. And moving into set number 2. So like I said, Clevs and I have done this a few times. Prior to about a month ago, we did a couple of weekends back to back, just getting into it, learning how to do it. And we used the bath, which is fantastic to use. Filled it with cold water and then put 4 bags of ice in there, which cost about £10 if you're in the UK. But taking full advantage of this cold weather with the free ice. Steve did brilliant on this second interval, got over 45 seconds I believe from memory. He's really good at holding his breath out of ice water. Steve can do this for over 2 minutes on an exhale hold, which is incredible. Incredible. I can't even hold my breath for 2 minutes with a full lungs. 45 seconds. Good effort, Stevie boy. And then we're moving into the third and final set. Again, Steve's a big fan of these as well. He really enjoys them. And I think he's quite keen to get one of these tubs now that he's used this one. Third and final set. Steve beat his second time. And he got over, I think it might have been 50 seconds. He was just under the minute. Fantastic, considering he's only done this a few times. And Steve was also becoming quite accustomed to it. Steve's only done this 2 or 3 times with a large time gap between. So we did one about 2 months ago, we did another a month later, and then a month 3 weeks later. And even he was saying he felt like he'd become accustomed to the water even after 3. So I can't recommend these enough, guys. If you're interested, please do give it a try at home. Obviously don't do anything crazy. Don't stay in there and get hypothermia and die. You know, no one wants to see that. But start researching into it. I'm very confident it will add a lot of value to your life. And I hope you enjoy it. Guys, please do check out the rest of the channel. Check out the other videos. Give us a cheeky like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to the channel, and I'd really appreciate your support. And let me know in the comments if you're doing ice baths, and if so, how long you've done them for, and what's your method. Have a great day and stay cold.